Alright. Welcome to another Infinity Kingdom guide. In this one, we are going to have a look at the Theia's Roulette event, more specifically, because, you all know Theia's event from, it's been out, year plus now, but we're going to have a look at a major update change that happened last week or the week before. Basically, the Theia's Roulette event has been going for quite a while, and it is the only method of obtaining many of the most powerful immortal fragments in Infinity Kingdom, namely those of Holy and Shadow. While some Shadow elements are available elsewhere, for instance in the Sparks of Galaxy event, likewise immortals like Gilgamesh and a few other shadows are available free to play, but the rest of the Shadow and Holy roster are exclusively available at the Theia's Roulette. Until now, it's been dedicated, like each event instance has been dedicated to one specific immortal. For instance, one event would be only Himiko. Well, you can spin for them all, but the bonus wheel, which is really the important part, especially for all you guys trying to be just slightly efficient about this, the bonus bar has been all about one specific immortal, and then the event's been rotating through the list of immortals. As the list grew, however, we have ended up with 8 unique different immortals in the rotation. You know, we've got Siegfried Shadow, we've got Himiko Shadow, got Theodora Holy, then we went to Manko Holy, Bjorn Shadow, Tom Muris Shadow, Kubilai Khan Holy, and Neptune whatever Holy as our last immortal. What that means is that players, in order to upgrade the immortals to max star ranks, you do need multiple events, no matter how big of a spender you are. I mean, maybe Boss Baby did it in one event, I don't know, but let's be real, you need multiple events. Having this rotation thing, to begin with, it meant that it would take a while, and seeing as there are 8 immortals out now, it takes a very long time to get through multiple rotations in order to get the immortals that you want to build. Since Theia's Roulette came out the event is happening every 2 weeks-ish, twice a month. Even big whales who want to max an immortal insanely efficient needs 2 to 3 events, and they'd have to wait 16 to 32 weeks in order for the rotation to finish. For all of us trying to do it efficient, it means months and months and months of rotation and immortals that we can't use. So, what's the big news? The big news is that the change they made is kind of breaking this roster clusterfuck. No longer do you have to wait for the rotation to finish. Don't have to sit out on 7 events before you can actually get something that you want. Instead, they're gonna make they have made the bonus bar into a universal immortal fragment chest. That means that for instance, the first 50 spin bonus you're gonna get, you will have 10 fragments, just like we used to, but these are not gonna be for a single immortal. It's not gonna be, for instance, only for Manko. Now it's gonna be 10 fragment chests, which can drop all of the 8 immortals. You can choose which one you actually want. This means that for spenders of any size, getting an immortal that you want and need to max rank no longer requires waiting around for months on end, seeing useless events, but instead you can go nuts on the wheel and you can get the immortal you want every single event. Why is this such a big deal for especially mid-spenders? Well, it's a huge change for all of you mid-spenders out there. If you're like me and you're trying to build Holy or you're trying to build Shadow, you've been sitting around on quite a lot of fragments, quite a lot of spin currency, tickets, sorry. Many of you have not been able to get your Holy and Shadow team finished, just like me, simply because the game is forcing us to wait so many events and purchase efficient bundles only last you so long. Now you can play the roulette efficiently by spending across multiple events taking advantage of the bonus bar at lower tiers means taking advantage of the much more efficient first and second tier of the bonus bar. For instance, let's say that you've got a Theia's coming up. You can spin 50 times and it'll reward you 50 bonus fragments. Spending another 50 spins gets you another 10 fragments, the 100 bonus. However, from there you need to spend 100 spins more to get an additional 10 bonus fragments. So now we're dropping the efficiency in half. You need 200 spins to get that one. And from there it gets increasingly more expensive with a 150 spin jump, as well as a full 200 jump for the last two tiers, 200 more spins. The last tier should be noted that it does drop 60 immortal fragments, which does make it quite a lot more efficient, but for pure efficiency you always want to stop at 100 spins. If you do want to go a bit faster, you can opt for the 200 spin bonus, and from there you need to decide, do I have enough tickets to do a full 900 clear? Because you should never stop between 200 and 900 spins. You always want to get either full efficiency, go for 100 spins, or you want to do 200 spins, still pretty efficient, go 900 spins, slightly less but still pretty okay. Anything between that is ridiculously inefficient. You can see precisely what I mean in these tables and in the graphs that I've made. Best of luck on the wheel, and for more information about maxing out immortals via the Theia's Roulette, as well as some ideas of how to be efficient with spending on bundles, etc., check out my guides. Links are in the show notes. Be aware that they are slightly outdated since they were before this major change, but the bundles haven't changed, so the info is still good. That's it for this one. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one. As always, please do subscribe to the channel. I consistently release new content here on the IK channel and on the official IK Wiki website. Links are in the description. On these channels you can find guides from everything in IK, from events to talents, passives, finished builds and game mechanics. With that, I'm gonna leave you, and as always, thank you for watching and see you for the next one.